Well, as college students across the United States hold rallies and give statements against Israel, blaming Israel for the deadly attacks carried out by Hamas, one University of California Berkeley law professor says the adults need to step in, writing, "Don't hire my anti-Semitic law students," urging law firms and companies to stop hiring student activists who don't condemn terrorism. Professor Stephen Solomon joins us from California right now. Professor, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so why did you write this great op-ed in the Wall Street Journal about "Don't hire my anti-Semitic law student"?
Well, you don't need a graduate degree to know that you shouldn't be endorsing hate and murder. And the massacre in Israel was horrific. And what I'm saying is, for law school employers, if your students, the students that you're hiring to represent your clients, have endorsed or advocate hate and murder and anti-Semitism, don't hire them. You don't want them to be representing your clients, and you don't want them to be part of your group.
Sure. At your school, last year, Law Students for Justice in Palestine voted to ban any pro-Israeli speaker from any events at college. What message did that send?
Well, they did more than that. They said anyone who believes in an Israeli state should not be allowed to speak or supports an Israeli state. And as Jews, and I'm Jewish, this is our homeland. It's our identity. And so essentially what they're saying is we're not going to allow Jews in our organizations. And even our dean said, look, this would prevent me from speaking. And this is part of the attitude on college campuses that allowed this massacre to happen. It treats Jews as different. It's discrimination, and frankly, law students should know better.
Indeed. And in fact, last week, I believe it was, a New York University law student had a job rescinded from a great big, very prestigious firm, Winston & Strawn, because of a statement they put out essentially supporting Hamas, and it was very anti-Israeli. You think law firms should ask about a student's background before they hire him, right?
I think they do already. I don't think this is to do anything more than do what you're doing already, which is you would hire someone who advocates discrimination against African Americans. You would check their social media. You shouldn't be hiring law students who've endorsed and advocate a terrorist organization that's murdered over 1,000 people.
Indeed. He's a professor at the University of California, Berkeley. And Stephen Solomon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Professor. All right.